Some people seem to move through life with a strange momentum, where every thought and desire appears to clear a path before them. Others, despite the same degree of effort, find themselves perpetually blocked. We usually write this off as luck, assuming our minds are like passive cameras recording an external, finished world. A thought is a literal, physical event occurring in space. It is a sequence of electrical signals and chemical shifts that have mass and direction. The moment an intention forms, it triggers a measurable, outward-moving biological chain reaction that extends beyond the brain. We can view manifestation as the active deployment of these biological mechanisms, the process of using internal focus to drive physical changes. This reaction begins with the physical remodeling of your brain. Every single repeated thought alters the density of your gray matter and the strength of your neural connections. London taxi drivers provide a concrete example. Years of memorizing 25,000 complex streets physically expands the posterior hippocampus, the brain's center for spatial memory. Internal emotional focus produces the same structural growth. Buddhist monks with decades of meditative practice show significantly more gray matter in the regions responsible for focus and emotional regulation. These structural changes eventually dictate the body's chemistry through the placebo effect, where belief alone can trigger real biological healing. In clinical trials, osteoarthritis patients who received simulated knee surgeries, where no actual repair was performed, experienced the same reduction in inflammation and pain as those who had real procedures. The body manages these regenerative protocols through expectation. When the mind genuinely anticipates recovery, it triggers the release of endogenous chemicals that begin the physical work of repair. This biological chain reaction continues past the skin. The body actively broadcasts its internal state into the immediate environment through electromagnetic fields. The heart is the primary transmitter. It generates a magnetic field 5,000 times stronger than the brain, measurable meters away. Emotional states determine this frequency. Frustration creates a chaotic broadcast, while gratitude produces a smooth, organized wave. These waves physically interact with the people around us. Studies show that a person in a coherent emotional state can actually influence the heart rhythms and brain waves of others in their vicinity. This influence may extend deeper into the quantum fabric, where particles remain in a state of potential until they are measured or observed. For decades, it was assumed these quantum effects only occurred in freezing, sterile labs, but the emerging field of quantum biology shows that living systems utilize these laws in the warm and wet environment of the body. Migratory birds, for example, use quantum entanglement in their eyes to detect the Earth's magnetic field, allowing them to navigate across continents with absolute precision. During photosynthesis, plants use quantum superposition to test every possible path for a photon simultaneously, ensuring they capture energy with near-perfect efficiency. Since our own cells operate in these same biological conditions, human consciousness may act as a constant observer. Our attention interpretation suggests that every measurement or decision causes the universe to split into parallel realities. Every possibility happens, just on different branches. This implies that every version of your life already exists as a probability. Success, failure, and health are not things you create, but paths that are already active within the quantum field. We can view manifestation as a statistical game. Every choice and emotional state acts as a measurement that thickens a specific branch, using repetition to increase the likelihood that a particular reality will collapse into your experience. Your current circumstances represent the branch you have navigated up to this second, a trajectory maintained by consistent patterns of thought and action. By regulating your internal state, you are steering your biology toward a specific collision with the quantum field. You are choosing which branch becomes real.